Are they going to hit those growth targets that they set out? What's your opinion? I mean, we just had one of our reporters, Eunice Yoon in China, talking about zero COVID policy still in place, a lot of lockdowns and things there. That's obviously a source of growth for Tesla and a lot of other companies.
Yeah, that's the huge thing that people are going to be looking for later today is that growth story. Not only does Tesla reiterate its 50% growth target for the year, which would mean needing to sell almost 500,000 vehicles in the final 3 months of the year, which is basically what they did in all of 2020. So that's a huge lift for them. Not saying they can't do it, but what's their enthusiasm for that? And also, what kind of commentary does Elon Musk make during the call with analysts? Is he enthusiastic for these next months ahead? Because as we all know, consumers are in kind of a weird place right now with all these crosswinds and concerns about the economy and about the future.
So obviously there's a lot of talk and a lot of scuttlebutt about Elon Musk dumping some of his Tesla shares to pay for this Twitter acquisition. But isn't that already priced into the stock? I mean, we all know that he was going to have to do some of that. So why are people so concerned when we've known for quite a bit, even with all the twists and the turns of whether he's going to buy it or not, that probably he was going to have to buy Twitter and he was going to have to sell some Tesla shares?
Well, he's already unloaded quite a bit of shares for the Twitter acquisition. The concern is as he goes to finalize that deal, what other shares does he need to do? What didn't work out as previously planned? That's the concern among some investors, that once they get past this lockup period, the earnings period, once it gets announced, that then he'll have to go back into the market. So there's that concern. But there's also some hope among some of the more bullish Tesla investors out there that there could be a Tesla buyback of shares that could help juice the stock. So lots of concerns, lots of attention on where that stock is going to be in the next few days, which is in some ways classic Tesla trading, given this is a growth story and people are always looking for kind of signs of excitement and signs of possibility from these earnings calls.
All right, so speaking of the earnings call, Elon Musk expected to make a return to the earnings call. This might be our opportunity to show some of that video of him dancing. What do you expect? And does he dance around a lot of the concerns that analysts might have, or does he just face them head on?
Traditionally, he doesn't like to face some of these harder financial questions, which he thinks are perhaps boring or, in his words, boneheaded. He likes to talk about the future, the potential of the company, the future of cars, of AI, and these sorts of things. And so if it's classic Elon, that's probably the lever he'll pull to try to stoke excitement for that future. The questions about inflation, where the customer are, those are sometimes harder to tease out from him.